Hello, everyone. My name is Kaylin Ryan, and I am here with Greg from FBOY Island here on Where's the Buzz TV. Let's give him a virtual round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I'm just going to jump right into it. I know that you're Haitian. Am I correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. And that you come from small beginnings in the sense that you worked as a nanny and you worked as a server at Applebee's. So please speak to the transition from those two job paths to now on the big screen.
Oh, well, I dropped out of college junior
Mm,
year. So I had to, figure it out. Being Haitian, your parents, they don't like that.
mm-mm.
So I had to figure everything out on my own. So essentially, I started at the YMCA, and the YMCA wasn't making enough money. So I needed to get a second job. So that's where the Applebee's came in.
Mm.
And as I'm doing both jobs, I'm really good with kids. So someone from the school district was picking up their son and they reached out to me and they told me, hey, how would you feel about working in the school?
Oh,
So she offered me a substitute job. So I was a substitute teacher for a year and a half. And then as I'm doing that, I actually
wow.
decided to start modeling. So, I was going back and forth from New York to Boston
Mm.
for like probably 3, 4 times a week
Oh, wow.
while I'm doing that. And then it got to the point where it was messing with my schedule. Like I couldn't work at the school and do modeling.
Yep.
So I had to find a job that would allow me to travel and go to
Mm-hmm.
these casting calls in New York, because New York, I think, is 4 hours away. So I was driving back and forth. So
Oh, my
then
goodness.
I used my YMCA resume and my school resume to land a nanny job. So I did that for a year until I moved to Los Angeles.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you spoke of being a substitute teacher. What subjects did you teach and what grade level in particular?
Grade levels 7 to 8th grade. I everything, because the school in the hood, like it's kind of like they just need somebody to fill in. So I
Got
was
it.
I substituted for science, math, English, even gym one time.
Ah.
Yeah, so I did all this. I did all subjects.
You had some grown kids. I thought we were speaking about some toddlers.
Oh,
You had some
yeah,
with
no, I
back
had
talk, attitude. You had all of that.
attitude, everything, cussing,
Mm, mm.
everything.
Not good for the brand. Not good for the brand. Um, okay, please let me know, as someone who hasn't watched the show yet, obviously because it hasn't dropped yet, what me and the fans had to look forward to on this new F Boy Island series. What do I have to look forward to? Why should I watch? Why?
It's 3 girls, 24 guys. That's
The
a lot of
ratio.
drama.
The ratio
The
is
ratio, exactly. The ratio in itself is crazy. And then you got, a bunch of guys who are considered alphas in their own area.
yeah.
And, they're all coming in as one to try to
Mm.
be the alpha in this specific area. So it's kind of like, the drama,
Yeah.
the fighting, crying. Like the girls are messing with your minds because they're trying to figure out if you're nice or if you're an F boy.
Yeah.
You're trying to play the game because you don't want to get eliminated. And then ultimately, the worst part, not the worst part, the best part about the show for you guys, the worst part for us was having to stand in front of them and, just talk to them about our feelings because,
Mm.
you don't know who's who. So everyone has to play the role of a nice guy.
Wow. I like that concept. I read it, but hearing it out of your mouth makes it more like, okay, definitely
Yeah,
seems like something to watch. I've never heard of this concept before. And the fact that the women have the power, I'm all for that.
they have all they have all the power.
Wow. Are people actually falling in love, in your opinion, without giving away too much?
Oh yes, there's a lot of people catching feelings. There's a lot of
Mm.
drama. There's a lot of who do I choose? What's going on? What do I do next? There's all of it.
Shows like that typically start so fun. They're on the island, they're sizing each other up. She looked good, he looked good. And by the end of episode one, but the start of episode two, feelings have been like put into play. People are territorial and it gets real messy.
Oh, it started episode 1.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
Yeah,
late.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Being territorial started episode 1, so it already started when you watch the show.
All these alpha males. trying to stake their claim. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm just gonna jump into it. Not on the show because you can't reveal what role you played, but in real life, would you consider yourself in the past or present an F-boy? Okay.
In the past, I would say,
Past.
I've done some stupid things
You're
like
giving a more mature vibe right now, so I can't see you doing that now. But in the past,
in the past, I was very reckless, didn't care about anything, only cared about my feelings. Now it's different. Now, I'm older, so I definitely like take accountability for anything that I do. Make sure I'm not, messing with someone's feelings or putting them in positions where they shouldn't be. But back then,
not the giggle.
I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just having fun.
Well, I apologize to any woman that came across him in his past. He is reformed. He is new. And he's grown. So he apologized. I, as part of his PR team, I apologize on his behalf. Just want to say that. Okay, that leads me to this next question. What do you feel men can do as a whole to better treat women and give them more respect? What do you feel like is lacking as a man from you all's perspective? Because I'll never know that. What do you feel like y'all can do better?
Honesty. I think that's probably like my biggest takeaway from my experiences with women and dealing with all the drama and issues. I think honesty is probably like, they tell you growing up, like, if you're honest, like, things will be better. And you don't think about it until you're in certain situations and you think back like, hey, if I just told her this wouldn't have happened. So for me, it'd be like, just tell her the truth, like whether it's going to hurt her, whether it's going to hurt you, whether it's going to, like, you know what I mean? Just make sure everyone is on the same page, because when everyone's on the same page, sometimes you'll still get blamed, but it won't hurt as much.
Because they won't feel as cheated. It'll hurt, but at least they knew what was what
they were coming into. Like for me, like definitely I've learned, like any girl I talk to, I'm very much like, this is how I feel. This is where I want to take it, whether it's a relationship, whether it's just hooking up, like they are on the same page as I am.
They are on the same page as I am. Okay. I'm sure they probably conformed just a bit. They probably wanted a relationship. And then when you said just casual, they were like, for sure, casual. Like, of course, casual. Yeah.
Hey, but I can't be blamed for that.
No, that's not true. Honest. They should have came with their honesty. Exactly. They should have come with their honesty. Wow. Oh, I had another question that popped up while you were speaking, but it left me. Oh, it was more so a statement. I feel like the resounding opinion from men from past that I've heard is that they don't feel like women can take the honesty. So there are men like you who wish to give the honesty and be forthcoming and upfront, but they feel as if women can't handle it. So then in return, it takes them back to the cycle of, now I gotta lie, which just creates this toxic cycle.
It's true. Like, I definitely have come across, like, but for me, I've learned that you have to say it. It has to be said, or, things take a wrong turn. Yeah. So I've just learned to just, whether it's going to hurt you or not, like, I'd rather let you know than you to say, like, I didn't tell you anything, I was lying. Yeah. But no, that's true. Like, a lot of women don't like to hear it, especially if it's not good news, which, no one likes to hear bad news, but if it doesn't happen later on, it's worse.
Oh, for sure. I'm an upfront girl off the bat. Once I decide that someone's worth my time, I'm very forthcoming. Let's figure it out. If this isn't this, if it's that, let it be that. If it's not that, let's not try that. So I expect that out of the guy. And I know it's hard conversations, but I feel like it leaves room for friendship potentially after, when both parties are respecting each other throughout the process. So
yes, for sure.
So who are we? We're not dating experts, but we could be. I feel like we are vibing right now.
I've been through a lot to be able to tell you what and what not to do.
Mm-hmm. My stories, Lord Jesus, it's too much. It's too much. I'm currently single and enjoying the hustle. Are you currently single, or is that too much to say regarding the show?
No, yes, I am. And then
got it. And you just chasing your goals and focusing on you. That's the season we're in. That's the season. Yes. What do you look for in a woman to know that she's the one, or at least the one for right now?
So for me, it's more so it's different from when I was younger. Like, cause when I was younger, I wanted the baddest chick on the block.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's more so just like she's got to be chasing a bag, chasing her dreams, because that's what
Yep.
I'm in right now. I mean, I'm looking at the next big thing. I'm trying to be bigger than I was 2 months ago.
That part.
Chasing the bag, still focused on whatever I got to do to
Mm-hmm.
get myself out there, because I'm a content creator, model. So like I'm constantly doing photo shoots, constantly trying to make
Yes.
videos, constantly trying to go viral in different
Mm-hmm.
ways. So
And you've
I'm
been
always,
successful with that. You've been very
yeah,
successful with that. Like, congratulations on how dedicated you've been with your photo shoots and because this wasn't the first time that I came across, I didn't know your name because I'm bad with names, but I knew your face. So when I got the interview slide, I was like, oh, of course, because you've gone viral. So congratulations
thank
and
you.
keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, so I'm very like just focused on that part of my life, which, I still, have fun and do what I gotta do,
Yeah.
but that's my main goal. So if she's not on the same page, it just doesn't work.
You
And
got to
I've
be
had that
like-minded.
experience. I've
Mm-hmm.
had that experience. So like, if they're not on the same page as you, it either brings you down or they feel left behind.
Yeah. Facts. You were speaking facts. Excuse me. I came for a
Don't,
lesson. Let me
I'm
get
telling you, I know what's going on. I know what's going on
take
now.
some notes because I need to apply that to my next situation. Okay, what is your ultimate goal in life with your newfound fame? Ultimate goal.
Um, I'm just trying to live comfortably.
Mm,
Like when people ask me like what I want to do next and what I have planned for the future, I usually give them like a person. So like my person who I want to be, not just like, but in that same realm is like
mhm.
Terrence J. He's very,
Ah,
he's a part of everything. Like, he
he is
does
one of
hosting,
yes, yes.
TV shows, movies, like he's done it all. And
He's
that's
the
like what
Black
I'm
Ryan Seacrest,
exactly. And
literally.
I don't have like a passion for acting or a passion for
Mm-hmm.
music. Like I just like all of it. So if I can just dip my hands in
All of it.
anything possible and just, make appearances, guest show appearances, maybe star in a movie once or
Mm.
twice, I'll
Or
be
10
happy.
times.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. But I'll be fine with whatever comes my way, as long as I
Yes.
can pick and choose what I'm doing.
Facts. A lot of people sleep on Terrence Howard. I have loved him since 106 in Park. That's where I realized I wanted to be a host. Didn't really know it at the time that it was growing inside of me. But him, Kiki Palmer,
Yep.
people don't. We got to give them
He's
the respect.
legendary and
Yeah,
people don't
they're
see that.
legendary. Terrence
Mm-hmm.
Howard. Terrence J. Howard. You are
Yeah.
legendary. We give
Very.
you your flowers. Me and Greg give you your flowers. Okay. Oh, so this part of the interview is where I give you the opportunity to ask me a question of your choice, or you get to hear my last question. Either way, I'm ready.
Well, what made you get into Buzz TV?
Oh, well, to be honest, I hit Wayne up for an internship opportunity as if I knew he was doing internships. It was like 2018. And he was sweet. He said, no, my staff is pretty booked up right now, but keep up the good work. And I said, okay, no problem. And, you just keep pushing. And then I don't think it was long after that he started hitting me up with opportunities. And one of the biggest that means so much to me was when I got my first red carpet interview and I interviewed Mario Lopez. And that was that was amazing for me. So after that, Wayne and I still have never met in person, but he is amazing. Shout out to you, Wayne, for always hooking me up and being so amazing. So that's how I got in this world of where's the buzz? Where's the buzz?
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. What are your next steps?
World domination, and I don't mean that in a corny way. That's really the
Nah, I feel that.
anything. Like you and when you were answering the question, I felt like you were literally taking a page out of my script. Anything that I enjoy, I'll do. Acting, to anything, just anything. I don't feel like I'm putting myself in a box, or you should put yourself in a box. I don't even think the box exists. I'll do everything I want to do. Everything I want to do, I will do. Everything you want to do, you're doing currently. what's next for Kay is literally world domination. I really can't put, I don't know which opportunity will burst first. So I'm leaving a room for everybody to just everything just to funnel in at the same time. And with God's provision, I'll pick the right one. And the world domination, I'm taking over. This face will be the face of television. That's why I say shout out to Kiki Palmer, because I really love that girl.
Yeah, no, I feel that, because when I remember when I was like growing my pages, everyone was telling me like I need to pick something, I need to figure what I'm doing and stick to that. And I was just like, I didn't want to. I wanted to keep doing everything. So I'm right there with you, trust me.
For people that and this is not a diss, but for people that don't necessarily have the same mindset, it's hard for them to hear you say, oh, everything or anything I want. Because the world's view is find something, stick to it, master it.
Yep.
Retire from it. And it's kind of like, yeah, but I'm going to find 7 things, master it, and 7 streams of income, 2 hobbies, travel the world, bless the world. And that's actually an option as well.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, wow. This was good. This was good. Well, I will still ask my last question because you had such an amazing question for me. Is if you win, you can't speak to if you did or didn't. So hypothetically speaking, if you win the money on the show, what's the first thing you will buy in a way of spoiling yourself? Not an investment, not a light bill, nothing fiscally responsible, something you'll splurge on.
If I win, first thing I got to do is take care of my Dukes. That's probably like my priority, just because.
Facts.
I put that woman through a lot. Like, her being Haitian, she never understood like all the things. Now she does, but
the journey,
in the process, she didn't understand. She didn't really like it.
She's like, why is my son shirtless again? What is he doing? But look,
she didn't like the tats. She didn't like the piercings. And, she finally came around and like is accepting it and is enjoying it. So, putting her through what I put her through, I definitely, first thing I need to do is take care of her. So whatever she wants, I gotta get it.
So you'll blow a bag on her luxury item.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's the best well said answer for that one. I've asked that question a lot, and I like how you put that. Well, we are about done. Is there anything you want to tell your fans or your community supporters, whatever you call them, about your future projects or anything coming up?
I don't have anything right now besides fellas, if you're trying to grow a beard like mine, I definitely got my products dropping soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Product line.
Yeah, because my mom, she made a little something for me like back when I was 16, 17, and I've been using it ever since, and it's clearly it works. So I convinced her to make it a thing, and I'll promote it. I'll get it done with her. So now she's gonna get that set up, and we're gonna drop it soon.
Moms and son in business. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Well, I truly enjoyed myself. I hope you had a good time with this interview.
Of course.
Okay, good. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram after this because this was a great conversation. And I am looking forward to seeing everything that you do going forward. I'm excited to watch the show. Please remind me of when it premieres.
July 29th.
Oh, wait a minute. That is in 10 days, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know when this will air, but 10 days minus whatever days actually take place after this doesn't get posted. You need to watch FBOY Island and support Greg. Support Greg. That's the motive. This interview was to support Greg, okay? He needs to win. I don't know if he won, but I feel he needs to win because you seem like you have a pure heart. For sure. That's what I'm getting from this interview.
Yeah, you're going to like it. It definitely, it turns your head, but you're going to be like, okay, wow, he did it.
Ooh, I'm excited. Well, thank y'all for watching. I've been your host, Kaylin Ryan. This was Greg. Please, again, watch FBOY Island and shout out to Where's Bud TV for this interview.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course. You have a great day.
You too.
Where's the buzz?
Where is the buzz? You said was mine.
Where is the buzz?